key right here, right? Is that it's Sparks is doing a nice job setting her team, and really for the Oilers, it's hard to figure out who the setter is on the other side.
Yeah, it's like when your car runs. You know, when it's running smoothly, all the parts are working. Well, it's the machine that powers the car. Well, the machine behind all the parts for Edison is their setter, Lindsey Sparks, and she's been so good through the first 2 sets. But that being said, again, I mentioned it after the first set, volleyball momentum can swing in a hurry. The one good news for Huntington Beach, they're playing at home. They feel confident. They know they have a great track record here. So just perhaps you start with 1 point at a time, try to win the 3rd set, extend the match, perhaps turn it around. But there's that young lady, Lindsey Sparks, who's been great for the Chargers.
And again, it's staying to the theme all season long. The visitors in this season series have won each of the first 2 matches, and Edison is 1 set victory away from continuing that trend there, although the Oilers get off to a good start here with the kill.
Yeah, I got to imagine you're going to see number 10, see the ball on here, Cami Sanchez. When they're in trouble, they go to Sanchez and they start this 3rd set going to their big-time stick.
Here is the setter, Christina Bailey, who is serving. Sparks, and she sets up Taylor Gray again. Taylor Gray with the kill. That is 7 kills for Taylor Gray, the junior.
Love her arm swing. It's that quick swing. She gets on top of the ball in a hurry.
Here's Fair serving. And Bailey with a much better set this time than Cami Sanchez. We haven't really said the name Cami Sanchez much here in the first 2 sets.
I just mentioned it. They got to get her the ball.
Yeah.
She's got both their kills to begin the 3rd set. She's their big hitter. She's their UCLA commit. They need to feed her the ball.
She's only got 4 kills.
Yeah, if you're going to go down swinging with your best hit.
Out of the back row, Fair. Left-handed swing by Anna Carroll. There's a right-handed swing by Cassidy Edison. Sparks sets behind her for Gray. And a kill by Taylor Gray.
Beautiful cross-court put away by Gray.
Just found that corner.
You know, the long rallies for the most part have been won by the Chargers as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm trying to think back of the first 2 sets. I can't think of the Oilers here in white that have won too many rallies. The longer it goes on, it seems to benefit Edison with a much crisper passing. Sparks with the dig. Here is Dennison. And Bailey sets behind her for Anna Carroll, and a kill. Much better setting now for Christina Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey did a nice job of finding Anna Carroll, who is so long on the right side. With her length at 6'1" and that left-handed arm swing, she's tough to stop.
Arzella to serve again. She's done a pretty good job for the Oilers. Dropped both sets. Sparks to Gray. And it's blocked nicely. Rising up is Julia Jackson. UC San Diego bound on the bottom.
You just get the sense that the Oilers now know they're in tough. And they're going to respond and they're going to play better. And with number 7 behind the line, Neon Marzella, that's a real good thing because of this tough jump float serve.
Sparks sets it right in front of us. And a big swing by Cassidy Edison. And it gets it just in the back line for a kill. 4-3.
High hitting percentage continues for Edison. They just don't miss. They get their looks, they're putting the ball alive.
Taylor Gray to serve. And a service error. I've seen a lot of those here in the game. I think Edison probably has more of them, but it hasn't mattered much as they've taken the first 2 sets.
Sometimes that's a good thing if you have more service errors, because you're serving to try to control the match, serving for the areas where you feel that Huntington Beach is weaker. So you're going for it, and you can appreciate some of those errors.
Sanchez serving. Dug by Fair. And of course, sends it out of bounds. So it's 6-3 here. A good start for the Oilers, who have to win 3 consecutive sets here to move on to the state championship game.
You're fully capable of doing it. You just feel that swing of the momentum going to Huntington Beach.
And the Oilers are down 1 player too in Emmeline Walters, who's Illinois bound. She's not here this weekend, but an opportunity for Mia Christensen. Kill by Hannah Fair. That's 11 kills now for Hannah Fair.
It doesn't matter if she's in the deep court. She just came right down the pipe and boom, she's going to put it away.
They've done really good work out of that back row here.
She's got that nice roll shot. That's something you really craft on the beach, and she's a terrific beach player.
Swing by Maggie Baker. A little bit quiet here. Through the middle, and Baker tried to keep it alive and sent it under the net at 6-5. And Edison can just, man, they make these runs, they come back just like that.
Yeah, Kristen Austin with terrific awareness. They were in trouble, but she was able to tip it back over for the winning rally there.
Set right in the middle, and Julia Jackson put it over. Jackson won't get a chance this time. It's a left-handed swing by Kim. And Hannah Fair off the block. And a kill by Hannah Fair.
Play by Lindsay Sparks to keep the rally alive and give Fair an opportunity to put it away. But the Fair kill is a product of the Lindsay Sparks. That beautiful save.
Just like that, we're back even again. Sparks sets the back row. Kept alive by Fair. Just everything's going Edison's way here in this match. Like that. Sneaky. From the back row, that was Gray. Block and a great dig there by Fair. She's all over the place. Out of the back row, that was Dennison. Sent over by Kim. Sparks sets the middle. Off of Austin. And it goes off the net. Edison wins the point. And they take an 8-6 lead.
They're taking the momentum back. Great play in the back row. They're digging nails. And their two stars, Sparks and Fair, are coming up big. And you need your big players to come up in a large fashion in a match like this.
I mean, you just blink, and all of a sudden they run right past you. Edison, and that is an ace. Maggie Baker couldn't handle the serve, and it's now 9-6 Edison. And a service error by Edison ends the run.
And you see that aggressiveness on the line. Edison's had success in Huntington Beach before. She had 16 kills when they knocked off HB the last time.
Mia Christensen committed to Washington State. She's just a freshman, hadn't even finished a semester of high school yet. Fair, and it goes off of the block out of bounds. And so Fair winning the point on the kill, and that is now 13 kills for Hannah Fair.
It seems like more than that. I mean, she just seems to get the kill when they need it.
10-7. Kristen Austin is serving, and that is going to be Edison's point. The Oilers just a little out of sync here. Austin continues to serve. Bailey sets far side and sent into the net by Cami Sanchez. Just not feeling it here tonight.
She had 2 kills to start the set, but that one didn't clear the net. And it's a pretty sizable advantage. It's not insurmountable, but pretty nice cushion for the Chargers. And of course, if they win the set, they move on.
Yep. Timeout, a 5-point advantage as we look at the girls' Division I volleyball regional bracket from the northern side. Menlo Atherton, Oak Ridge are playing here tonight. So the winner of this game moves on to the 6:30 game on Friday down at Rancho Santiago College. And they'll play either Menlo Atherton or Oak Ridge. Any projections there?
No, I never guess with the north and the south. You know, every time you try to do that, you're going to get it wrong. I will just say this. The northern division dominated SoCal last year. Other than Redondo Union winning the Open, every one of the other matches went to the teams from up north. So even though Edison's good, Huntington Beach is obviously good, they're going to have to rally. Whoever they play, it won't be easy.
Austin serving. Edison out to 5. Trying to go for a sweep. We've got a sweep. That's a kill. Cassidy Dennison with the kill.
I haven't seen the matches, but I can't believe Edison's played better than this at any time this year. In all facets of the game. This is just a remarkable pass from Sparks to the back row hitter.
10-3 run now for Edison as Austin continues at the service line. Bailey sets in the middle. Fair sends it over after the block. Again, they set the middle. This time, they win the point. Julia Jackson.
They had to work hard. I mean, Edison is making Huntington Beach work for every single point.
13-8. Fair, that's going to go over. Fair will get a right-handed swing. Quick dig by Mia Christensen, the freshman. Fair. Bailey sets far side. Right-handed swing by Cami Sanchez. From the back row, that was Dennison. They reset Sanchez, and this time just carries it. Nothing that Danny Dennison could do, the libero.
You said it right. They're trying to get Cami Sanchez going. There's a terrific dig over the net. And now here's how you finish it off. And Sanchez is fully capable of going on a run by herself.
It was Williamson who moves up, but couldn't block it. Sends it right through the block. And back up 5. Anna Fair's having fun. And this team was so loose too. Remember they were singing that Smash Mouth song, I think, before the ball game. And that is the kill. Scored kill? No, out. Beg your pardon.
And it's fun to watch a great player have a great match. And we're seeing that from Hannah Fair offensively.
Lindsay Sparks is serving and a block by Edison. They win the point. And again, that is Hannah Fair in there with Kristen Austin.
This is surprising to build a lead like this. Don't do this against the Oilers very often.
Bailey sets. Nice digs. Christensen sends it over. Got a chance to set for Fair. Good block. Set the other side here for Gray. Hits the antenna, and the Oilers have the point.
Or the off-speed shots for Edison, keeping Huntington Beach off balance as well. It's not strictly power.
Christina Balin, the setter to serve. Oilers are in trouble now, down 6 here in this third set. Sparks sets for Maggie Gunther. Kill for Gunther.
How do you defend this team? You never know where the ball's going. Are they going quick in the middle? Are they going outside? Are they going to the back row? Great ball movement. You hear about that in basketball, but we're seeing it here in volleyball.
A couple of years, Pepperdine getting a great setter in Lindsay Sparks. Hannah Fair now with a 7-point advantage. That was Cami Sanchez who they're trying to get involved, and Fair, and it's in just inside the back line. Makes it 18-10.
What an easy shot. That was from deep behind the 3-meter line, and she's still drilling. Up to 15 kills. I mean, she's playing an amazing match, and again, they're all on the same page. The chemistry of Edison right now is deluxe.
7 points away from putting this one away. They are a well-oiled machine, Randy Rosenblum, as the pictures will prove.
Wait a minute, the Oilers are supposed to be on the other side of the net, right? But
right, they're well charged.
Yes, I like that even better. They're charged up, and how about that dump by Sparks behind? Go back over her head. Out of the back row, Edison is having a fine match. You can't find a player on the Edison side that's playing poorly. Every one of them, every individual, having an excellent night, and that's one of the reasons they're on their way, trying to get a sweep in hostile territory. Only 3 miles from home, but it's hostile.
Well, Fair, who's at the service line, 15 kills, 2 blocks, an ace, 8 digs. And I can't imagine that neither one of these teams won a section championship, which is amazing.
Well, again, great quality of volleyball in the southern section and in these parts.
6 versus 10 in the state. the state of California by max prep. That time on the dig attempt, Sparks had to go off her hands, and the Oilers won the point.
Yeah, Tammy took something off of that. She's been trying the powers, missed a couple shots. It's a good change of pace there to score.
Tammy Sanchez, UCLA bound to play sand volleyball and sends it right in the net for the service error. It's 19-11 Edison.
That's painful when you're trying to play catch up at this stage. You can get away with that against some teams, but very difficult against Edison, especially the way they're playing.
Danny Dennison serves. Big left-handed swing there by Sanchez, but it's done by Fair. And hit the net. And it's going to be Oiler point, 19-12.
A rare set that was too close to the net. Difficult to pass back. It might be the best chance. They got the top server back in, and Neon Marzella have had success when she's beyond the back line. She needs to serve tough and score right now.
Fair with the dig. Sparks sets. And right off the block is Cassidy Dennison with a kill. And I'm thinking of the Oilers and successful blocks here in this game. I can't think of too many off the top of my head.
They've been controlled. They've lost the net battle. In every facet of the game, Edison's outplayed.
And too long. Maggie Baker.
They're turning this third set into a rout. This is a shocking development. It's not the fact that they're going to potentially win the match. Edison's really good, but it's how they're winning the match and how well they play.
There was a sweep in this series early on, and it was Huntington Beach sweeping Edison on Edison's home floor. It's just kind of punched over there. Nice little dig by Maggie Baker. And Sparks sets up. Cassidy Dennison, and it's going to begin the Oilers to the side out.
You need more blocking like that to get back into the match. You got to make a run here. They can't give up too many more points. They're really behind. This is a huge deficit at this stage of the match. So the Oilers are going to have to really pick up their game.
Edison 4 points away from marching on to next Friday's state championship game here in Orange County. Sparks sets right in the middle, and Kristen Austin with the kill.
A young lady with a great work ethic. Really their highest scoring middle all season. Very good hitter in the middle, and we saw it right there.
Cassidy Dennison. A strong run, she can put it away, and they'll capture the SoCal Regional Championship. See how much fight the Oilers have in them. Sparks sets Fair, and the block. It goes off the block out of bounds. Fair with the kill.
You might say it's not a fair fight, but Hannah out on the court tools another one. Blocked out over there a little bit late, and they're closing in on this match.
They're up 10, they're 2 away. So they set here, try and get to within 1. Fair! And that's going to be a kill for Fair. That was Ashley Stevens sending it back over. 17 kills, and now this is match point. Regional championship point here.
Surprisingly easy in this set for Edison.
Edison with a chance to put it away. There it is. The Edison Chargers are the 2016 Girls Division I Southern California Regional Champs.
They were fabulous. They just played a great match. I mean, Huntington Beach probably their B game, but Edison is the reason they played their B game. Offensively, defensively, serving, and their 2 stars played like superstars. Both Fair and Sparks were fabulous. And the complementary parts, they were great too. This is as well as you're going to see a high school volleyball team play.
Start to finish, it took 1 hour and 7 minutes for Edison to win the Southern California Regional Championship in Division I, and it is off to Rancho Santiago College down in South Orange County Friday night to play for a state championship. They get it done against their rivals. 3rd time's a charm, so the season series goes to Edison 2-1, and both teams sweeping, and guess what? They all won on each other's floors this year, so the visitors winning 3 times.
Guess what? Edison is now the Sunset League champions, right? They get 2 out of 3. They get the rubber match.
Right. Well, that'll do it for our tremendous crew out here on Spectrum Community Sports, and my broadcasting partner, Randy Rosenblum. I'm Steve Quist, bidding you farewell from Huntington Beach High School in a battle of the city limits here in Huntington Beach. It's the Edison Chargers with the sweep over the Oilers 3-0 to march on to the state championship game. Good night.